What's up, my brothers and sisters? So, why do we have to go through suffering? Why do we have to go through hardships? Why do we have to endure pain? Why does God allow us to suffer? Well, let me tell you this. When we're going through suffering or hardships, a lot of times we pull closer to God because we realize we need God. So we cry out to Him, God, help me. I don't know why I'm going through this, but help me. And in doing so, we end up pulling closer to God. So a lot of times when we suffer, it'll bring us closer to God. Pain, hardships will cause us to seek God. And in the end, we end up getting closer to God. So through our sufferings and our hardships, we end up actually growing stronger. Why is it that, sometimes when everything's going good, we don't pull as close to God because we don't feel like we need God. And we forget about God sometimes. Not all of us, but sometimes, I've been guilty of it. Everything is going good, so I don't seek God as much. But in my sufferings, when I've needed God, when I'm down and I'm hit and I'm at my lowest moments, those have been some of my closest moments to God. When I've been broken into pieces and I had to cry out to God, God, help me. Those moments I will never forget in my testimony and in my life, because those are some of the closest moments I ever had to God. It's some of the closest times I've ever been to God, because I needed Him so much. And God is an amazing God, and when you cry out to Him, He hears you, and He comes and He helps you, and God will put out His hand and you grab His hand and God will grab you out of whatever situation you're in. Sometimes you're in that situation to learn something. A lot of times we're going through a hardship or a suffering and we don't understand why, but it's because we need to learn something from it. But here's the amazing part. When we get out of the suffering, when we get past the hardship, when we're out of that pain, not only are we stronger for going through it, but we've also learned something. We've gained wisdom. We've also pulled closer to God. So the next time you're going through some kind of suffering, check your mindset. Be like, you know what? There's got to be a reason I'm going through this. What does God want me to learn from this? I need to pull closer to God. And let's remember in our sufferings, when everything's going good, not to forget God. Maybe we can avoid some of our hardship and suffering if we just always make sure to stay close to God. That way, that's not a lesson we have to learn through suffering. But suffering does not have to be a negative thing. You can turn it, and God likes to take things that are meant for bad and turn them into good. He'll take things that were supposed to be curses and make them blessings. That's how amazing God is. The way God works is absolutely incredible. I love Him. His love for us is so much. God is love and love is God. So my brothers and sisters, next time you're suffering or you're going through something, just make sure to remember, hey, you know what? I'm going through it right now, but I'm getting closer to God. I'm going to learn something from this. I'm going to be stronger when I get out of this. God bless you guys. Love you.